Ali, and I'm going to show you how to make green curry, and this is just my way of doing it, and there's so many ways to do it. I've never actually taken any formal cooking classes. I don't really follow recipes. I kind of just cook according to how I feel and according to what I want, according to my intuition. So I'm just going to show you how I'm going to do it today. And so I'll start with showing you a few of the ingredients that I have. So I have Swiss chard from the local farmers market. I had so much Swiss chard and I just wanted to make sure I was using it all. So I don't normally put this in curry, but I'm gonna do it today, so hopefully it turns out all right. And I have some bamboo shoots. And I have kabocha squash already cut up. And here I have cauliflower, broccoli, cabbage, green beans, and mushrooms. I have coconut sugar. Is that in focus? A little further back, but that's coconut sugar, organic coconut sugar. And then I have coconut milk. And I'll be using probably some of the Bragg's liquid amino acids. So I've already put a little bit of coconut oil inside of the pot. So I'm just going to turn on the pot to about medium. So I'll let that get a little bit hot. So the pot is getting hot, so I'm just going to start to put in the kabocha. And another thing I forgot to mention that I'll be using is basil. Stir that up. It looks like I need to turn it down a little bit, so I'll turn it to maybe 250 degrees. Hopefully you can still hear me, it's a little loud. Let that simmer. So I'm going to start to add just the cauliflower, the broccoli, and the cabbage. Hopefully it fits all in the pot. The pot's a little bit small. Actually, I think I'll go ahead and put the green beans in as well. The pot is really full, as you can see, but hopefully the vegetables will shrink down enough so that it's not overflowing. I added a little bit of water to the kabocha just because it was sticking to the pot. So I'm going to add some more water to the pot to cook the vegetables down. I'm going to add some salt for flavor. This is Himalayan fine pink salt. And I think the salt may also help break it down. Just let that heat up. Okay, so the vegetables have had some time to process a little bit in the heat. So I'm gonna add some flavor. So this is the green curry that I'm using, and I just mixed it with water so that it can more easily assimilate into the pot. add that. And you want to be careful with how much of this you add, because if you overdo it, it's going to be really spicy. So you have to adjust it to your level of spice tolerance. And I did turn the heat up to about 320 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to add some more water. Add a little bit more curry paste. So I'm going to put it in the saucer and mix it with water again. Smells like it needs some soy sauce. So a lot of traditional Thai cooking uses fish sauce, and since this is vegan, I'm using the Bragg's liquid amino acids. So it's good. The vegetables are cooking down really nicely. So if you can see that. Go ahead and add some coconut milk. Just shake that up a little bit. Yeah, it's getting really thick. This is a couple days old, so I'm just gonna have to like shake it up a little bit and mix it because it'll separate. And they do have healthier options for coconut milk. I got this one from a local Thai grocery store. Usually I get the one from like Down to Earth or Whole Foods, which is organic and it doesn't have like the preservatives in it. This obviously lasts longer though because it does have a preservative, although I think this preservative isn't as bad as another one that I was looking at. So this is it's called sodium metabisulfite, so hopefully that's not too bad. But yeah, if you're concerned about that, then I would just go for the organic coconut oil at the health food stores. Oh, I just licked my finger, which had a bunch of curry on it. Okay, I actually think I'm gonna add the coconut sugar and then add the Swiss chard and the basil. So I'm just spooning it. I don't really measure anything. I just kind of like go by eye and by taste. So if it's not sweet enough, I'll add more. Obviously it's better to add less at first because you can't take it out once it's in there. Now I'm going to add the Swiss chard. So I might be able to turn it up a little bit. So the Swiss chard should shrink down pretty well. So I'll let that immerse with everything, and now I'm going to add the basil. So I think this is sweet basil and not Thai basil, but I just use whatever's available. I'm just going to break it up really quickly. Just use my hands. mushrooms. So everything is cooking pretty nicely. I just tasted it, so I'm gonna need to add more flavor. So it has enough spice, so I don't need to add any more of the green curry. So what I'm gonna do is add more of the coconut sugar, and I'm gonna add some more soy sauce. And I usually make the mistake of overcooking the kabocha because I like it really soft, but sometimes I overcook it so that it's really mushy. So I didn't want it to be too mushy, but it looks like I didn't cook it enough this time, so I'm gonna have to let it simmer a little bit longer. But I can go ahead and add the bamboo shoots. That is a lot of bamboo shoots, probably a little too much, but that's okay. I really like bamboo, so. And I'll just let that cook for a little bit longer. That's what it looks like. So now it's done, and this is what it looks like.